Today we're playing a demo called Livber, Smoke and Mirrors that I saw on Reddit. I do enjoy a good horror game, so I guess we will find out. I've never played this before. I put it in my wish list to keep for later because I found it interesting. So, there's a warning, just in case. Experience contains depictions of blood, gore, violence, and sexuality. That way, if people get a bit nervous or iffy about it, not to watch. The ecstatic lust of unbridled desire. If you're still here, then go on. Sure, let's figure it out. So, they had posted this, or at least I've seen it, in the Fear and Hunger Reddit page, if people know about Fear and Hunger, which I have played before. So, considering the way that game operates, this one is probably going to be pretty intense. However, it's just a demo, so we're trying out the demo today. I see her in my dreams, her and that house on the edge of a cliff. Everything changed after reading that letter. The one bearing her name, my old love, Lilith. 5 years ago, on a dark night, they took her from that house, executed her for black alchemy. I was the one who turned her in. Ooh, but now she's calling me back to the house. Wants to bury her breath in my sins, but how? That's what I have to find out. Interesting. Act 1. Welcome home, my love. You sound so happy. Welcome home. Okay, narrator says, far past the Hook Haven, which is woven by the grounded ships of Livber, there's a whirlwind roaring in the east. You don't see it, you don't hear it, yet you know the power it holds, enough to alter all of Gaia, a womb for gales to blow out of. But you come here, you wait standing in the heart of twilight, silently, eyes shut. 5 years later, once again, you stand at the door to this house, a letter clutched to your hand. Let's read the letter. The raindrops fall on the paper, landing with soft patters. You grip the letter tightly with both hands, keeping it from being blown away by the wind. The silvery moonlight trapped between the clouds shimmers across the ink spilled from a woman's hand. You read the lines again and again and again. Whoop. Interesting. My love, if you're reading these lines, it means there's still something inside your heart that belongs to me. As I've told you, death is far too ordinary a thing to keep us apart. I will give birth to our creation in our home beneath the place we once shared. You must be with me. Inside me. Turn back. Pass through the dark, complete us. We were always meant to be one. We can still be, my love. As long as you have courage, as long as you do not fear, I am waiting for you. In the never all, Lilith. And she's supposed to be dead. My cat came in. Hi, cat. Could this be true? Lilith, is she truly alive? I don't think she's alive. I'm gonna do option 2. And yet you fear that she isn't, because what waits for you may be far more dangerous than a corpse calling to your door. Like what? Like memories. Just like this very moment, standing here in the rain. A memory brought you here, and it keeps you here. Why here? Why would Lilith call me here? It was meant to be. I had to come here. Where else could it be? This is where the two of you began, that wooden house on the cliffs by Livber's shore. This is where you first held each other. Your first night, your first love, your first lies, all buried here. This 2-story hovel raised upon your memories. I can still leave. You can still leave. It's not too late for anything. Yes, but you won't. The trembling letter in your hand is proof of that. You will see the simple village buried beneath Livber's shores. You'll open the door to the shack standing there. where you stand now. That's it. That's easy. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. I might need it later. You carefully fold the soaked paper so it won't tear under the rain. Whoops. As you tuck it into your coat's inner pocket, a strange sense of relief washes over you. The letter is where it belongs. But you must keep moving. You shouldn't stand in the rain any longer. I was raised to knock. Meow. Ooh, kitty. What's a meow meow? Hello, meow meow. Yeah. Our winged cutie from the sky nation of Aethros, drifting down from its floating isles. I never found out how Lilith came to find her. The doors worn by rain and wind, the winds born from the whirlwind in Cardia. Even now, the breeze against my face reminds me of home. Is there anywhere else? Oh. How do I go back? Oh, there you go. Continue. Just as your hand reaches for the door, you hear Yell's voice from beyond the threshold. The winged bacterium cutie? Just cats are cuties. Who never truly leaves you and never truly belonged to you. Her white fur glows as if soaked in light, not rain. She spreads her wings and leaps swiftly toward you, landing on your feet. She shakes the droplets from her coat. Then she sits back on her hind legs, head tilted, amber eyes watching you with curiosity. Meow meow. Little pet her. Lean down to pet Yell. Murmur. Murmur. Oh. Yell gently brushes her head against your feet. Then she stops before the door. She looks up at it. With a soft stroke, she traces the door frame with her paw. Then she turns her amber eyes to you. Amber eyes. 5 years. How much can a person change in 5 years? What's really on the other side? I hope you'll still be here when I return, my friend. The wind falls silent for a moment. You hear the waves of the sea easing in the distance, far, far away. The flash of a lightning strike blinds you, but its thunder never reaches your ears. The raindrops hang, weightless in midair. Yell glances at you one last time and spreads her wings, then leaps into the shadows between the rocks. Your fate embraces you. Open the door. The door creaks open, but even you don't know what it is you hope to see, do you? Your guilt has chased you all the way here, and at last your sins have caught you. I'm ready to face my past. Not that I had another one. No, you wish you were. As you crack the door open, the air brushing against your face is stale and musty. The sweetness of Tolith flowers. Why is it 100? Oh! It tells you what it means. White-colored plant resembling the forget-me-not flower. Oh, okay. Mixes with the scent of something burned. It pulls you back to that festival day, to the moment you first met Lilith, and then you see her, standing beneath the dim light, like she's torn from the heart of this house. You lose your breath, a chill crawls up your spine, and you freeze. It takes you a moment to realize your knees are trembling, whether from fear or excitement, you can't tell. A whisper slips from your lips. Lilith. Oh, she doesn't see you. Bent slightly over the table trying to light a candle just as you remember her. Lilith, the ghost of your past. Your greatest lie and sin. This is the moonlight of late Circad, the sweet stretch of when all of Gaia drifts to sleep on Melton. But there's no sleep for me, not anymore. Is it really her? Okay, that's all I can press. Is this really Lilith? Because she's supposed to be dead. You stare, stunned, at the woman who stands before you. She should be dead. Her hair no longer shines like it did that festival night. Reddish-brown strands fall over her shoulder like wet strings. Her skin sallow, a ghost-like paleness, sallow. And her eyes, the moment she turns her head and you meet them, another hollow question slips from your lips. Why? How? I'm gonna say why. You remember the festival night, a warm breeze carries the city's aroma far away. You two slip away from the crowded streets. The early black's crimson glow wraps Lilith's hair like a flammeous aureole. The noise of celebration fades behind you. Right there, you hand Lilith a bouquet of white tall flowers. She looks deep into your eyes. She smiles, tossing her hair back. She asks the same question. And there's her picture. White tall flowers. Why? Because I wanted them to last forever. Like my love for you. A beautiful lie, told so well, even you believed it yourself. My love, you finally come. For a moment I thought you wouldn't. She looks at you. A brief silence fills the distance between the two of you. Your eyes, they haven't changed. I don't understand. Lilith, you should be dead. I left you where it all ended. How? Yeah, because she's supposed to be dead. As the candle flame on the table flickers, you think you catch the shadow of a hatred passing briefly across Lilith's face. As if beneath her skin, there was another face. See, it's not her. I waited for you where you gave me the white tall flowers. I didn't die. I waited for you to return, to tell me you still loved me, to confess that was all a lie. She waves her hand as if brushing the thoughts away from her mind. But that's not what we should be talking about now. Come, sit. I feel like I'm gonna choose like a really bad ending, but I'm kinda gonna let it happen. No, I won't sit before I get an answer. Is it really you? Lilith slowly approaches. Now you can see her eyes more clearly. There's something squirming behind her gaze. Her movement feels more like gliding than walking. Slowly, she reaches her hand towards yours. My love. Do you truly not recognize me? Now she's straight up dead. Her pale skin and the wear beneath her eyes, the same marks you see on every face raised in Livber's lawless ports. That's why Mother never approved of her. To her, she was just a tarnished, destitute of noble blood. Tarnished. Elden Ring. The same dress, roughly woven, its colors faded. She wore something like this the first time I saw her. After Cardia's silks, her simplicity felt real. Okay. Well, since we're going with the death. The Lilith I knew died years ago. Pull your hands back sharply. Lilith recoils for a moment. For an instant, a flash of anger crosses her face. Something you've never seen before. Then she smiles again. No, my love. You only thought you killed her, and you believed it. Yet my love for you never died. But let's not dwell on that, shall we? You see her body relax. A smile appears on her face. One you almost believe is genuine. Come, let's eat. Sitting with a ghost. Yeah, okay, alright. Let's be real. Come on. Maybe she's gonna eat me. Maybe she's gonna cannibalize me or something, or like her spirit's gonna like go in my body. I really put in work to make tonight perfect. I wanted certain things to be flawless for our reunion. After you've let me to rot. It's been. She pauses for a moment, looks out to the window, where the moonlight falls. You thought I should have died. I know you did. After I made you that offer, I told you that we had to become one. Our souls, my love. We had to piece our souls together and bind them with the alchemy ritual. I'm getting a bit Full Metal Alchemist energy right there. You expected me to pay the price for your madness, Lilith. I said no because you had decided to destroy me. I had to make my choice. No, we're saying no. We're standing on business. We're standing on business. Her hand holding the fork freezes in midair for a second. Freezes as the silence stretches. Lilith's breathing deepens. Ha, 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 my madness? I offered you love, only love, a love so deep that even death couldn't end it, but you were afraid. Afraid to be with me beyond ever at all. You betrayed me. Did you think I wouldn't know? When I told you about the black alchemy ritual, when I spoke of piecing our souls together to crown our love, you saw my blood, heard my screams, and you saw me vanish into the dark waters. I'm gonna be quiet. She turns her face towards you, and it darkens with hatred, with rage, with something darker, and with something even I cannot name. Her skin ripples, as if 100 tiny things move beneath it. You can't tell if it's real, or if just the candle's flickering light plays tricks on you. Then, just as quickly as it came, the moment passes. Lilith slowly leans back. I didn't realize there was a look in her eyes, like something else is writhing behind them. It's her, but not. None of this feels right, because it's not her. No, you didn't even know what you wanted. Love means something different to you. You don't love me, you want to own me. Haha, how simple your little brain thinks, my love. And still, you called it imprisonment. The splendor I saw. You called it madness. The happiness I offered, my dearest. I know you're afraid, because my love forces you to become who you truly are. Don't worry, I am always with you. See, we shouldn't have come back. But then there wouldn't be a game, so... The wooden walls of the house groan under the assault of the rain. Driven harder by the wind, the sea crashes against the cliffs, then pulls back into itself, with a hiss of white foam. Darkness spreads outward, ever outward, beyond the horizon. For a fleeting moment, you wish you were out there, on the deck of a ship bound for somewhere you cannot see. Too little, too late. Your madness will break both of us, Lilith. It already has, my love. Just like those paintings you love so much. Ha ha ha. It's not my madness. Oh, no, no. It's your cowardice. Nothing more than a diseased reflection of the faded memories in your mind. Like this place. Like me. Like you. Go on, eat. Porf meat. I cooked it just the way you like. It wasn't easy, but it melts slowly on the tongue. When the fat coats the roof of your mouth and slips beneath your tongue, you will taste the herbs. Giggles. A sacred animal in Cardia, known to live in herds. They have long manes and specialized pincers for use for communication. Strongly driven by the sense of belonging, they bond only with certain homins. When threatened, they can secrete a toxic chemical. Yuck. Gods, morph meat? Lilith, you've completely lost it. Wow, she's looking angry. That's like an angry lady. That's a unicorn. To be eating unicorns, that's disgusting. I mean, I can always choose to be like, yum, delicious, but also like, we're on that defensive, angry, we're not impressed. Yucky. After the festival where we first met, and that first night when you told me you loved me, we saw a porf, remember? It was magnificent. Its mane was long and beautiful. You remember, don't you, my love? Afterwards, we went to get something to eat. I couldn't stop thinking about it. You were mesmerized by that creature. You kept going on about how beautiful it was, how bright its mane shone, how proud it stood. Did you really think I could tolerate that? You were jealous? That first night we met, we didn't eat anything. No! She slams her hands on the table, leaning forward. Her face contorts with rage, her eyes wide and unblinking. bore into you, burning with intensity. No, 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 that's exactly what we ate. You told me how much you loved me, how we'd never be apart. Do you remember what else you said? I said it didn't matter that you came from a different class. That's what you said, isn't it? I remember how your mother looked at me the first time we met, like I was a disgusting insect, or worse, a bacterium. If I wasn't born a noble in Cardia, I was nothing to her. And you didn't stand by me. Girl, you wanted to, like, morph our souls together and do some, like, weird alchemy business. I don't think I would either. I don't know. Probably not. Lilith doesn't take her eyes off of you. Every movement of her body quivers as she tries to cut the meat with her fork. Her head tilts slightly, crimson hair glinting in the candlelight, silky strands swaying back and forth. Your gaze drifts toward her plate, and in that moment you realize she's not cutting the meat at all. She's driving the fork into her own thumb, slicing deep, the blood spills, mingling with the meat. Yeah, I'm gonna take a step back. As you suddenly try to step back, the table legs scrape against the wood. Your knees slam into the underside of the table. What's wrong, my love? You. Lilith's eyes follow your gaze to the porcelain plate in front of her. After a brief pause, she picks up a scrap of paper from the floor, presses it to her bleeding finger, and in the blink of an eye, she's suddenly right beside you. What is this? Oh, you just get to keep it there. Okay, fair enough. Ah, love, my love, if only you knew how happy it makes me to see you worry about me. But it's just a small cut. Don't fret. Did you cut yourself too deeply? How could you be so careless? Careless, Lilith. Are you okay? Her vacant eyes blink, then find yours. What did you say? Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's just, I never told you how my mother died, did I? She was addicted to dopin. Dopin? An alchemical substance that induces happiness but carries a high risk of addiction. Okay. Opioids, etc. Some said she was obsessed, but I never wanted to believe that. Okay. I must have been 7 when she had her final episode. Her stash was all empty, so she thought she could drink what remained in her own blood. Ooh. When they found her, she drowned in herself. Tragic. Though I used to think it was funny, but now I understand why she did it. Why? Because some obsessions are meant to consume you. They have to go deep. They have to become part of who you are. Like you, like me. Or like you becoming part of me. You understand, don't you, my love? You must be inside me. Neither of us is complete until we're one. Shells within shells within shells. Voids. The candle flickers. Rain lashes against the windows. You listen until the soft patter of every drop echoes in your ears. Lilith's breath mingles with yours. Slowly, she circles around you and slips into the darkness. The woman watches you unblinking. She waits, impatient for you to eat. I can't put up with this madness any longer. Get up. Period. Girl. Trigger warning. There's a knife. Do you think you can defy fate? From the beginning, we were destined to be one. Neither you nor anyone else can stop this. Never, never, never. The knife she used to cut the meat, its hilt made from broken pieces of giant sea crustaceans washed up on Livber's shore. Head for the door. Standing up, your head spins. You steady yourself and move toward the door. Behind you, Lilith gasps. Just as your trembling hands reach the door, Lilith blocks your path, eyes wide with madness, mouth agape. She clutches the knife she used to cut the meat. You instinctively tense up. Lilith, don't be ridiculous. Get out of my way. You've completely lost your mind. Listen to me. You don't have to do this. Get out of my way, girl. I haven't finished what I have to say, my love. Everything is ready for our souls to unite. We only have to die together. Do you realize what you've You're asking. This isn't love. Please come to your senses. I'm begging you. The candle's fading glow reflects off the dusty paintings on the walls. The paint on each seems wet and fresh, as if just applied. On the table, the bloody pork meat subtly writhes. You haven't finished your meal yet. I didn't come here to eat or anything. You've lost your mind. You've changed. You're part of me. In my body, my heart, my soul. Do you understand? You're mine, love, my love. Mine. I can't lose you again. On her maddened face, there's a terrifying grin mingled with dread. Veins bulge on her forehead. The whites of her widened eyes are bloodshot. Her grip tightens in the knife until her knuckles whiten. Stop. Lilith's crazed eyes bulge as if ready to burst from their sockets. Beneath her ragged green clothes, their chest heaves violently with each breath, and suddenly her skin splits apart like parched earth around her. Around an ever-blowing whirlwind on a distant island nation, her cheeks melt hair. Your last shred of rational thought screams at you. Run! Your feet recoil in an archaic reflex, and you stumble over one of the books scattered on the floor, crashing down for a brief moment. Yellowed pages spill out across the ground from the fallen book. You catch glimpses of your own drawings, a dining table, a woman clutching a knife. But there's no time to focus. Struggling to your knees, you crawl deeper into the house. That's when you remember there's a passage leading from the basement to the cellar door outside. We're going to the basement. There's nothing. The cellar. I must get to the cellar. Nothing left to separate us. My love. She's dead. From the darkness of the corridor, Lilith's voice emerges, scarcely, taking shape in her throat. It carries the strangeness of an extra Gaian creature. A windswept world of 15 nations. Oh, okay. That seems to have only just learned how to speak. Same. You sprint to and finally reach the cellar door. Reach for the door. Gripped by sudden terror, you seize the cellar's cold handle, expecting a hand to clutch your shoulder at any moment. Footsteps grow louder down the corridor, but it never comes. As you push the door open, a wave of dampness and nauseating stench of things that should long have been dead hits you in the face. Stepping through the doorway, you slam it shut. As you bolt the door behind you, an abysmal silence and darkness wraps around you. There it is, that door, the one leading to the basement. It has to be there. The cellar hatch that opens to the outside. Freedom is behind that door. Close your eyes and accept Lilith. That was it? Oh. Okay. We made this game with 6 friends and 1 cat. We made our game as professional and artistic as possible. Everything from the visual to the music is handmade. No AI. We plan to release this game on Steam as a full version in September 2025 to reach more people. Until then, we need to increase. Very cool. Very cool. And on that note, I will see you next time on the next game. We could probably go through this again. Probably play a different ending. I'm sure there's more than one. Probably more than a few. Like, subscribe, follow, find me on Blue Sky, hang out. See you later.